Is it filming? Okay. Right, okay. So, we're going to try and complete the square of this quadratic equation here. And main kind of goal is to get this part here, this first part, this quadratic here, into this form here. So x plus p squared plus q. But p and q are just some numbers. So what I'm going to do first, and do this with me, is I'm going to rewrite this whole thing here, x squared plus 6x. I'm going to move this minus 1 out the way. So I'm going to move it over here. And it's still equal to 0. Okay? Now, this x squared plus 6x, I need to make this somehow into this kind of form. Make it look like this. So x plus p squared. So I'm going to open my brackets. And I'm going to have my squared still there. So squared. My x is still there, which is there. And to make this 6x, I'm going to halve this 6. So half 6, I'm going to put down plus 3 here. Okay. Now, if I expand this here, so x plus 3, if I do it over this side here, I'm going to get x squared plus 6x plus 3 times 3, which is 9. Okay. So if I expand this, I'm going to get x squared plus 6x plus 9. Now, this is good. I like this. It looks like x squared plus 6x, but I've got this extra plus 9 thing here, this number here, which I don't want. I don't want to change this expression. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take away this 9. So I'm going to take away, well, this 9 comes from this 3 squared. So I'm going to take away the 3 squared, like that. Okay. And then my minus 1 is still there. So my minus 1 stays there. And all this is still equal to 0. Okay. Now that part's done. So what I'm going to do now is just make some space. Now I've got x plus 3 squared minus 3 squared minus 1. It looks like that, but that q there is just one number. So I'm going to try and simplify this part here. So I've got x plus 3 squared minus 9 minus 1, which will give me minus 10. And it's all still equal to 0. Okay? And this looks good. So I've completed the square. I've got that expression here, this quadratic, and I've got it in this form here. And this is still equal to 0. I've not solved it yet. I'm going to try and solve for what x should be. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this plus 10 over to this side. So I'm going to add 10 to both sides. So x plus 3 squared, add 10 to both sides. I'm going to have this is equal to 0 plus 10, which is 10. Okay. Now, you could expand this and solve it as a quadratic. What we can also do is square root both sides. So if I square root x plus 3 squared and square root 10, I'm going to get, well, square root of this and square root of this. Now, if I square root this, it'll just leave me with x plus 3. And the square root of 10 is, well, it's just the square root of 10. You can't simplify that. It doesn't get any simpler. But don't forget, if you square root a positive number, you get a positive or negative answer. Now, we're almost there. To solve for x's, just take away 3 from both sides. So x should be equal to, take away 3 from both sides, so I get minus 3 plus or minus the square root of 10. And that's our answer. Okay. So you should get x is equal to minus 3 plus or minus root 10. And that's the same as question B on your sheet. So if you've done that, then you can double check here. That's example 1.